Hi folks, Christoph the Polish Geek, and today is the day with an official trailer for Robert Eggers' newest upcoming film, Werewulf, is finally here. So, of course, it's not something to be missed. This is something I absolutely have to react to. Like when I did my top 10 most anticipated movies of 2026, and you probably remember Werewolf was number 1, and it still hasn't changed. For the rest of this year, it's still easily my most anticipated film. Although Like Us Wild Dude also comes close, but Robert Eggers is a really excellent director. In fact, now seeing what is happening with Christopher Nolan's Odyssey, for which I'm losing interest and excitement every single day, actually every single minute, I'm less and less excited for Nolan's Odyssey, which is hard to believe in what type of a crazy world we live in, but whatever. If there is a director that still hasn't been compromised, and thankfully doesn't seem like he's going to be anytime soon, it's Quentin Tarantino and Robert Eggers. Robert Eggers is a really fantastic director. His horror movies are really amazing, especially that they have something that most modern horror movies lack, and that's they are actually scary. And The Witch was great, The Lighthouse was pretty good, I really love The Northman. It's still one of my favorite movies of this decade, and same thing with Nosferatu. I'm still debating if I prefer The Northman or Nosferatu. Actually, when I did a ranking of all the Robert Eggers movies several months ago, Nosferatu was number 1. I mean, what am I saying? The Northman, yeah, The Northman was number 1 when I did my ranking of the Robert Eggers movies, but again, the more time I watch Nosferatu and The Northman, I'm actually debating which one I prefer. Both movies are really amazing. So, and often I learn that the best thing that can tell how good the movie is, it's time. And again, I'm still yet debating if I prefer Nosferatu or The Northman, but whatever, both are really amazing. And once again, Robert Eggers is a spectacular director. His love for historical authenticity and attention to detail he goes in all his movies, it's completely unmatched. At this point, I think it's possible that Eggers should be the only director that actually does historical movies, because, his attention to detail and all of that and historical authenticity makes it almost hard to now be rewatching some of my favorite historical movies of the past, because his historical authenticity is just so incredible. But either way, I love Robert Eggers. Possibly he's now my favorite Hollywood director. Either him or Quentin Tarantino, although that guy hasn't done a movie since 2019 at this point. But let's now react to Werewolf official trailer, my most anticipated movie of this year.
Of God, come.
It's the priest.
Do not dread darkness. Embrace it. I heard of a raving beast that ravished his poultry.
Keep my husband safe from his cursedness.
Thy soul is cursed. Thy kin accursed. Thy world
Christmas, which will be same time when Nosferatu was out, but wow, this looks incredible and I'm so excited. Like, this trailer screams Robert Eggers all the way through, and Robert Eggers was saying that apparently this was going to be his most scary project, which I was wondering how could it possibly be the case. Like, how could he top the scariness which he already did in The Witch and Nosferatu, and that not being scary isn't something that would be a big deal to me anyway, because I don't need a more scary project than Nosferatu or The Witch. I just want a great, historically authentic movie, which Robert Eggers very much delivers. But honestly, with this trailer, I now see what he was saying, because based on the trailer at least, it seemed like kind of a combination of The Witch and Nosferatu in many ways, actually. It seems to be combining the psychological, thematic, deep horror of The Witch, and then this more surface level jump scary horror of Nosferatu. This seems like a combination, and again, in a typical Eggers fashion, it's historically authentic too, and I really love the cinematography in this movie. This movie screams Robert Eggers through and through, and I couldn't be more excited. And that's also something that cannot be said for most movie trailers, but what I also like about it is that it hasn't really revealed much. It mostly revealed something that most of the fans already knew that we were going to see in this movie, which is what movie trailers should be. I mean, obviously we are likely going to get further down the line a more extended trailer that will reveal more details, but this is very much what movie trailers should be, and this is such an amazing trailer and I couldn't be more excited. Again, this screams Robert Eggers through and through, and now I totally see what he meant when he said this is going to be his scariest project. And I don't know if it will be. We'll see. But based on these trailers, I couldn't be more excited. And this will be such an amazing Christmas. And also, by the way, Robert Eggers is directing A Christmas Carol, and that one also I'm very excited. I mean, I don't know if he'll choose to be very faithful to the book or if he will choose a more grotesque like the 2019 one, but whatever. I trust Robert Eggers is gonna make the best decision, although I would be calling that he will likely be more faithful to the book, but actually maintain more scary, creepy folk elements that almost all adaptations completely miss. But whatever. It seems like nothing has changed, and Robert Eggers still is full of passion and very much cares about giving the audiences good quality movies, and I couldn't be more excited for Werewolf. And you can say this trailer sold me out, or maybe not sold me, because I was already fully sold before this trailer, so it just reaffirmed my stance. But once again, couldn't be more excited. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for checking out this official trailer reaction. Press the like button, please subscribe to this channel, and I will talk to you soon in another video. Talk to you later, bye!